Hey guys, I'm just gonna get this up as soon as possible. This is me. There you are, right there. No makeup. I've just been on a flight back. Went from Tucson to Phoenix, from Phoenix to San Diego. Came out here to see my twin and her 2 little girls and her husband. It was his birthday. And then I just got an Uber driver on the way back up here. And it's so funny. There have been like 2 other events that were going on in San Diego this weekend that I was kind of pressed to really come back, and they ended up kind of falling through. And then when my sister was coming here with her husband, it was just weird. It was like for some specific reason God wanted me to be here this week, and I could just feel it. There was like a reason. So anyway, what happened tonight was pretty special. I'm not going to say any names. But I had an amazing, profound experience with an Uber driver, a young little girl who, I don't even want to give too many details, because I don't want her to ever think that I would defy her trust in any way. I just want to say this, that she's an amazing artist spirit, and I was just really encouraging of her. She's a musician, and I was just really encouraging her to co-brand and co-market her music while she creates it. It's just beautiful, independent, bright, wonderful little spirit in the world. And just reminded me a lot of myself at that age and everything that I was doing. And it just really, I'm just gonna get this up as soon as possible, this video, because one of the things that I really want to talk about is my faith, and my faith with God, and my faith with Jesus, and just my faith in general. She and I were chatting, and she was sharing with me how her faith has been broken, and you know, some other stuff. I, again, don't want to divulge that, but I just want to say this, is that it just really reminded me that I just want to remind all of you that if you're going through a really hard time, don't run away from God because of what a human being has done to you. So if you've been really hurt by the church, or you've been, you've had bad things happen to you, let's just put it that way, in this world, and Christians or people that were represented by the church or faith hurt you, deceived you, lied to you, raped, stole, just whatever. I just want you to remember that that's humanity. Those are human beings that are messing it up for God. God does not mess things up. His heart is pure. His intentions for you are so amazing and so high and so powerful and so mighty that I just want you to remember that. I want you to remember that whatever it is that you're going through, just know that that God does have you, and that He does love you, and that He does want the best for you. I want you to really remember that. I want to just like focus this in on my eyes, because I want you to know that I'm talking to you. So whatever it is that you're going through, or however fast you're running away from in life, I want you to just pause for a second, look around you, and see the miracles that God is bringing to you. Look at all of the light and the beautiful little things. And then I want you to talk to that place in you and that spirit in you that aligns with God, because that's God. God is not an institution. He's not a human being. He can, through the Holy Spirit, I believe, enlighten and bring good things in people. But I just want you to know that there is a demonic world out there, and Satan does love to come in between and separate you from God's love. And I just want you to remember, this isn't just, I'm not trying to be like totally preachy here, but I just want you to remember that God does love you, and He doesn't want you running away from Him. And you don't have to go to a church. You don't have to read it in a magazine or have someone teach it to you. Just listen to your heart, quiet yourself, and just surrender your heart to him and to his glory. And again, if you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me, because believe me, when I was running away from God, I wouldn't have listened to me. So I totally get that. But talking to this young girl, I was like, you know what? I wish that I would have had someone in my life kind of 10 years ahead of me or 20 years ahead of me that could have stopped some of my really destructive behaviors that I was doing. And I would have loved it if someone would have said, listen, it's okay if you're angry with God. It's okay if you've been hurt by people. It's okay you have all these emotions. It's okay you're running. It's okay that you're not allowing anyone to get close to you or to penetrate your soul. That's totally cool. I get that. But you're going to come to a point in a time where you're going to want to, like, slow that pace down and just breathe for a second and just ask yourself, does this feel peaceful? Does this feel inspiring? Does this feel like where I want to be? And for me, it wasn't. It wasn't where I wanted to be, and I saw my life really going off the rails and kind of getting out of control. And so I just asked God. I was in my closet. I said, Lord, come in and find me and help me and show me. You show me, God. I don't want to go to church. I don't want to have some pastor or preacher tell me. I want you, God. If you're real, I want you to come into my life and to change me one molecule at a time. One thought at a time. I was battling with depression so bad, and I was like, I need help. Can you help me, Lord? Can you help me? And he did. He did. So if you're out there tonight and you're running and you're running and you're running and you're just going fast forward, I just want to ask you, just take a second, just pause. Just pause. Go within yourself and just surrender. And surrender to God. Don't surrender to man. Don't surrender to man's words. Man, and when I mean man and women. They can separate you. Their words can say this or that. And to me, if you feel that, then listen to that, because that's not pure and that's not God. You'll know God. You'll know him when you're talking to him. And you'll know how that feels. Your gifts in life and your inspiration and things that flow effortlessly and with ease. Those are things from God. And when you feel all that, you'll feel peace again. And then slowly but surely he will bring people into your lives like little stones, waves upon a shore. And you'll start to go, you know what? There's something different about that person. And then they'll open up about their faith. And you'll meet someone else. And he'll start to bring almost like angels. I call them like angels in human clothes, you know? But anyway, I was super, super inspired. I just took a bath because I was on this plane and it felt so disgusting and dirty, blah. But I was just like, I'm going to load this up. It's not going to be a pretty picture. It's not going to be a pretty thumbnail. But it's just me speaking from my heart and just talking. I know that this video is supposed to be found by someone. There's someone that needs to hear this message. And so here it is. All right? So just remember, God does not separate himself from you. Man does. And man is what fucks up religion. That's not God. God does not do that. He's pure. His energy is everlasting and mighty and just, it's something you'll feel. I don't even like saying those words because when I say those words, I'm going to go, because I just feel like, you know, he is mighty. He is. But you need to find that. You'll find that in your words. I don't know. I think of like faith is something to me that's strong and it's truthful, and it's honest, and it's guttural, and it's salty, and it's muddy, and it's clear, and it's beautiful, and it's magnificent, and it's passionate, and it's full of tears and laughter and joy and just passion. It's all of these things. So, from one fellow artist to another, that's my faith, and that's my walk, and that's how I found God. I found God tonight talking to an Uber driver, and I was reminded of how special He really is. All right, you guys, God bless you, and I love you. Keep fighting, stand in your truth, stand in your light, and above all else, what? Be a warrior. All right, I love you guys. Bye.